Welcome in, Capricorn. Hope you guys are doing great wherever you are. For those of you that are new to my channel, my name's Lisa. Welcome to Say It Soul Tarot. For those of you returning, welcome back, guys. Just want to give a big shout out. Thank you so much for however you're supporting my channel by liking, subscribing, and or making comments. It really does make a huge difference. I can't tell you. So if you have been, I just want to give a big pat on the back and say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It really does mean a lot. Trying to get my, channel to grow, and it's definitely growing, but it definitely is like, it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, a lot of hours. And again, so thank you so much for taking the time to do that. So Capricorn, this is going to be your monthly read. So at the beginning of the month, I always do a little bit longer monthly read, and then each Friday I follow up with a weekly. So if you are interested in that, make sure that you are a subscriber and click the notifications button so you can find out when I have new content out. Normally I try and aim for Friday for the weeklies, and then whenever the new month lands, like a few days prior. So that being said, here, Capricorn, enough talking. Let's get into your reading here. So again, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you have any placements in Capricorn, hopefully you find something that resonates today. If not, feel free to check out some of my older Capricorn readings and or another reader. And cross watchers, if I'm talking to a Capricorn cross watcher, feel free to swap energy. So I'm not going to sugarcoat this reading, Capricorn. I did already pull your person's feelings, how you're feeling, what's that issue here, and some advice from Spirit. So I'm going to pull some oracle cards as well at the end, and possibly some messages from your person. So looking at your cards here, Capricorn, again, I wish I had a better message, but I definitely feel like this is the end of a situation, the ending of a cycle with somebody. This, to me, this looks like this obviously is going to have long-term effects, I feel, for your family, your future. So I feel like right now you have been going through it. So your person's feelings that came out, when I asked about feelings, they came out as the Ten of Pentacles, which isn't a bad thing. I just feel like for a lot of you, this definitely looks like, this could be the end of a long-term relationship. So let's clarify that Ten of Pentacles and see why that's coming out in your person's feelings. Why is this person feeling Ten of Pentacles with Capricorn here? Yeah, so definitely this is somebody that you might have been married to. Eight of Wands. Can I get one more card, please? The Chariot. The Hermit. You might be married to a Virgo, possibly. Yeah, so I feel like really, yeah, you and this person, I feel like, have not been seeing eye to eye. I feel like for some time here, Capricorn, this person that you, again, you don't have to be married to them, but definitely a long-term relationship. So there's definitely been a lot of going back and forth, I feel, with this person, like what to do about this situation that's developed between you and them. And with the Chariot, the Chariot really talks about success, but I feel like, for a lot of you, either you or your person here, feel like there's just too many things that have happened here with the Seven of Wands here. Too much stuff. It's kind of like too much water under the bridge here. I feel like, there's been a lot of battling going on about what they want, what you want, what makes you happy, Capricorn, what makes them happy. And I feel like, for a lot of you, this has been going on for quite some time. Yeah, so I feel like right now, you guys might not even necessarily be talking to each other at the moment. Or like, if you're still in the same living space, not really engaging, I feel. Yeah, so I'm sorry. I wish I had a better message, but I have to honor what comes out in the cards. When I asked about your feelings here, Capricorn, you came out as the Ten of Wands. So this really tells me that you've been doing your best here, I feel like, to fulfill, any kind of obligation and or promises that I feel like you've made to this person. I feel like it's been a long road, obviously. I feel like you're almost at the end of that road. So, if this was for any kind of financial reasons why you and this person were still staying together, or, kids involved, um, obligations to family, that kind of energy, I feel like for a lot of you, you've almost reached whatever you agreed to. And now I guess it comes to the decision whether or not you guys stay together or you don't stay together. But let's see what we get on your 10 of Wands here, on how Capricorn is feeling. Why the 10 of Wands in Capricorn's energy, spirit? 6 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like Capricorn, and we have the Death card on the bottom. So, and then the 5 of Wands, which really talks about a lot of conflict, a lot of change, a lot of people around you, I feel like, have opinions about the situation. Yeah, so I feel like you've definitely been going through it here, Capricorn, for sure. I feel like for a lot of you, as soon as this obligation is over, it's almost like, you're really wanting things to kind of calm down here. So if there has been a lot of arguing or a lot of bitterness, I feel, between you and them, I feel like you definitely would like things to be better. But, I feel like you are really kind of feeling like you're to blame, or people are making you feel like it's your fault. And I feel like you have been spending a lot of time thinking about, the past, or like things that have happened, I feel, between you and this person. And obviously, if you're in a long-term relationship or been married to this person for a long time, obviously you're going to have a lot of memories. And, there were better days, right? In the past. So I feel like now you're just kind of waiting. I feel like waiting to fulfill whatever this obligation is here. And I feel like it's kind of bittersweet, I want to say, because I feel like you're wanting to kind of like move on here, Capricorn, look to the future, try and find happiness, I feel, elsewhere. But I feel like for a lot of you, it's not been easy, right? For sure, especially if you are unraveling a long-term relationship, whether or not you were married or not. So when I asked about the issue here at hand, we got the 5 of Swords. So the fives obviously are big, big changes, uncomfortableness, feeling awkward, like, avoiding conflict. That's what this person's doing. So I feel like you've done your best here to kind of avoid engaging with this person. So I feel like this is actually how you've been feeling, your energy. Like, I just don't want to argue about it anymore. There's just no point in arguing and going over things over and over again, because I just feel like you feel like you're kind of going in a circle, kind of like that hamster on the wheel, like it's just not getting us anywhere. So let's see what we get on the 5 of Swords here. Tell me about the 5 of Swords. Why is this showing up? So the Sun, yeah. All right. So, I feel like somebody is avoiding, shedding light on the things that have happened. So definitely one person this is a little bit of gaslighting energy. I'm not going to lie here. So again, I don't know if this is you or your person here, but it's kind of like the more you talk about it, it's like it's just not getting you anywhere. So, whatever happened, I feel, in the past, going round and round about it is just like not getting, you know, either of you anywhere. And I feel like, possibly the person that you're dealing with here, Capricorn, perhaps they just like won't let it go and they just keep at you, is really the energy that I'm getting. And I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming your person here, Capricorn. you know, it takes two people to tango. And definitely I feel like, you know, somebody's avoiding, you know, definitely possibly disclosing, you know, we're talking about things about, you know, lying, cheating, stealing, things that have happened in the past. And I feel like this person, you know, they might be pressing you to talk about these things, what's happened in the past, and or this is you pressing them. And again, I don't really like this energy. I'm going to be honest, because I feel like somebody's really kind of like wagging their finger at the other person. And again, like I said, like I believe, you know, it takes two people to be in a marriage or a long-term relationship. It takes two people to make it work. And um, yeah, and again, I'm not making any excuses for you or for them here, Capricorn, but I don't, you know, I really don't think that's like the right way to go about doing it. So again, I feel like for a lot of you, I feel, Capricorn, that you've already been, you know, feeling like everybody's kind of been ganging up on you. I kind of feel like if there's a division, you know, there's probably a division as well among, you know, friends and family, people taking sides. And again, that's really never a great situation. Um, you know, and again, I feel like you already feel pretty down and out and feel left out of, you know, what was your family, I feel, at some point. So again, not great. So I'm sorry. My heart definitely goes out to you in this situation, because this definitely looks tough. Um, your person's actions towards you here are the Five of Cups. So I feel like this person does have regrets as well. But let's see what we get on the Five of Cups. Tell me about the Five of Cups here in Capricorn's person's energy. So Two of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Yeah, there's that Justice card. Yeah, I feel like this person has been going back and forth here. So I don't know if you guys have actually, pardon me, signed on the bottom line about, you know, splitting up or separating assets, or like, but definitely this conversation has been going on, I feel, for a while. Like I feel like your person's been going back and forth, trying to figure out, you know, if anything can be salvaged here between you and them. With that Six of Wands, I also feel too, I don't know if this person has kind of, you know, given you an ultimatum, like it's either either you change XYZ, otherwise, you know, I'm, you know, filing for divorce, blah blah blah. So I don't know. Again, I don't really like your person's energy. I'm gonna just be honest. You're Capricorn, the person that you're dealing with. Youch, youch is what I gotta say here. So in your energy here, Capricorn, you came out as the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like by the end of August, it's going to be very clear that you're going to be on your own here. I feel like that's the decision that you're making. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles for Capricorn, please. So we have the Ten of Cups, Four of Cups, the Tower. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like by the end of August, I feel like you will have some clarity on the situation. That, you know, that you're rejecting, you know, trying to work things out here with the Ten of Cups, and then we have the Tower. I might ask some questions on the Tower. Let's see about the Tower here. Tell me about the Tower, Spirit. Why is the Tower here in for Capricorn? So we have the Queen of Pentacles, Six of Cups, King of Pentacles. All right. Yeah, I feel like you're just kind of done here, Capricorn. I feel like you're wanting to go on a new adventure with that Page of Wands on the bottom. I feel like you are going to be moving towards somebody possibly from the past here, somebody that you feel like is a better match for you. So only you know if you've got, somebody in the wings here. But I definitely feel like this is the person that you're wanting to move towards. I feel like this person is your divine counterpart here. Definitely deep soul connection here with that Six of Cups in between you and them. So again, don't get caught in gender here. Uh, again, we have, a match, masculine, feminine energy. I feel like you're moving towards somebody who uh, you really care about. This person, I feel, cares about you here, Capricorn. And again, I feel like it's somebody possibly from your past, or you have that, very special connection, friendship, special bond. So somebody I feel like who's been maybe an outside supporter at this point of yours. But again, I feel like that's not why you're doing this, but I just feel like you are, I feel like being drawn towards this new person, somebody who's loving, somebody who cares about you, somebody who um, you feel, safe with, and possibly somebody who, kind of accepts you for you. Because I feel like the person that you've been with, I don't know, I mean, initially things probably were very good, for a number of years, but I feel like things have really been not great, you know, as far as like, you know, years of being in a toxic situation with somebody. And again, for you and for them, not ideal. So I feel like, it kind of comes to a boiling point at some stage, and then things just really fall apart, right? And there's just no going back after that. So I feel like that's really where you're at here. Advice from spirit here was the devil in the world. So again, I feel like closing out a toxic cycle with somebody, toxic relationship, something that's been very unhealthy. I feel for you, Capricorn, this is also your energy, but really moving away from the situation. So for some of you, that could be you needing to move out and or, you know, uh, filing for divorce, filing for official separation, dividing up assets. So, I feel like that's what's coming here at the end of the month, or this might already be in the works here. So, again, like I said at the beginning of your reading, I was like, oh, yeah. So I feel like definitely been through it here, Capricorn. So again, my heart definitely goes out to you guys, but hang in there. Um, you know, lean on the people around you that are supporting you, and, you know, just try and hold your head high. And again, seek solace, I feel, if you need to, or like, talk to somebody that, has your best interest at heart here. All right, let's get some advice here from Spirit for Capricorn, please, for the month of August, Spirit. So we have the chopped wood card coming out. And for your sacred symbol for Capricorn, Spirit. You know what? I was going to say it out loud. I was like, I know the release card's going to come out. I should have said it. Oh my Lord. I love it when that happens, because it's like, I knew it was going to come out. I just knew it. All right. I'm going to talk about the cards as soon as I have two more cards to pull here for you. Oh my. I love it when that happens though. So, all right. Last card here for advice for Capricorn. Trust. All right. And finally, a Moonology card. A Moonology card for Capricorn, Spirit. All right. So I think you got two cards. Yeah, you did. So we have Balsamic Moon, A Time for Healing, and Full Moon in Sagittarius. And it says, look at the bigger picture. So I feel like right now, with these two cards coming out for you, Capricorn, Spirit is really just asking you to take a step back, I feel, you know, um, with the chop wood card. So just keep yourself busy, I feel, with, your daily routine in order to kind of get through this situation right now. And that I feel like will definitely help you heal, getting your mind off of this situation. For some of you, maybe, if you're able to get away or like just, go away or spend some time in nature, get, a different mindset, get out of this situation. If you can afford to do that, even if you have an old fashioned sleepover at, your friend's house or like just anything, I feel just like, you know, take yourself on a long drive and treat yourself overnight and stay at a hotel overnight somewhere or something. Just I feel like just changing your scenery, but spirit's also encouraging you to just keep doing what you're doing as far as like your daily routine in order to kind of get out of your head. And yeah, I feel like you'll get some clarity here about looking at the bigger picture, that everything happens for a reason, and just trusting, you know trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So, wherever you're being drawn to, I feel, this situation with whomever this Queen of Pentacles is, and or King of Pentacles, because both came out, trusting that that's the direction that Spirit's wanting you to go in, and just like really releasing, this time in your life here, this, closing out this chapter with this situation with this person. So, yeah, I'm not even going to pull some messages from your person. I just don't even feel like it would be helpful. And I'm sorry if, you're disappointed about that. I just don't feel like it's going to be helpful in this situation, because I feel like you've already pretty much kind of made up your mind here about what direction you're going in. And yeah, I don't want to be, you know, bringing out messages that you find triggering or will sway you in some certain way. So again, I'm not gonna do those messages for you today. So again, I apologize, but I just don't feel like Spirit's telling me not to do that. So I have to kind of honor that. So hang in there, Capricorn. Again, my heart goes out to you, sending a big giant hug. You can get through this. And again, look for those around you that are supporting you, would be my best advice to you. And again, follow your heart, trust the universe is going to guide you. And I feel like there's definitely happier days ahead of you here, whomever this person is. Again, I feel like you know who this person is. So again, I feel like you just need to get through this last this last little bit here, and you can do it. So I have faith in you guys. All right, so I hope this message helped you guys in some way, shape, or form. If it did resonate, if you could let me know by hitting the like button, I'd really appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in your weekly. Take care.